Hello, beloveds, and welcome to Soul Session, where we celebrate and explore the depths of our being for guidance and direction. My name is Sunshine Daye, and today we explore the possibility of going from crisis to conscious evolution. As we pursue living our best life, many of us are faced with grief and anger and overwhelm, a sense of emptiness and loneliness. Some of us battle with substance use or alcohol use disorder, despair, loss of direction, difficult relationships, health challenges, mental health challenges, burnout. The list goes on, and I'm just exhausted just simply reading off the list. So is it possible that someone can go from crisis, from these things, all the way to conscious evolution and even conscious enlightenment or spiritual awakening? Well, what it takes to go from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum is a drastic change. And oftentimes that change is called a spiritual awakening. It's a profound shift. It is a shift. It's not just a mere shift. However, mere shifts over a considerable amount of time do cause spiritual awakening. As a matter of fact, Bill Wilson, the co-founder of Alcoholics Anonymous and the author of the book Alcoholics Anonymous, says that spiritual awakenings can be of the educational variety, which means that over a period of time, as we learn better, as we learn more, we do more, and that these spiritual awakenings actually have the profound shift necessary for life impacting changes. Now, the kind of transformation that I'm talking about is transcending the mundane and connecting to that divine essence within us. It's recognizing that our lack of understanding is actually an invitation to explore and to look inside ourselves for that vastness within ourselves. Michael Bernard Beckwith, the founder of Agape Center for Spiritual Living, he reminds us that the universe is not outside of us, that actually when we look within ourselves, everything that you want is right there. So a spiritual awakening is not some external incident or achievement. It's actually an internal recognition. It's understanding that everything that we're seeking on the outside of us is actually within us, awaiting to be recognized. So here are 3 simple and related life-affirming practices that can be used as the educational variety for a spiritual awakening. First one is a mindful awareness. Now, when the alarm clock wakes you up or when you wake up, if you would begin each day with taking a conscious breath and moving into a state of gratitude, that gratitude reminds you that life is good, that you are alive, that there is a new day, a blank canvas for you to start your 24 hours with. Now, this sense of gratitude, and I'll remind you again that gratitude is the gateway to your abundance. And moving from that place of gratitude and that mindful awareness is practice number 2, which is meditation and contemplation. As you slow down, be still, be silent, you can begin to practice and allow the silence to unveil the depths of your being. As you contemplate oneness, meaning that all life is one life, you begin to explore and expand upon this idea that we are not alone. We are not silos, but we are interconnected. The third practice is something that many people do, but I'm going to show you how it connects. These are acts of kindness. Now, as you practice acts of kindness for yourself, being kind to yourself and being kind to others, this supports the principle of oneness because oneness reminds me that there's one power, one presence, one life, and that I am created from that one, which means that I am the human expression of the divine. It means that right where I am, that which is true of source, of higher power, of God or spirit is true for me, because spirit created everything out of itself. Therefore, that which is true of spirit is true for me, and it's true for each and every one of us. I cannot be separated from my good without my permission. And so as I begin to engage in acts of kindness towards myself, towards others, I also take that into my meditation. I also take that into my gratitude. I bring my gratitude and my meditation and contemplation into my acts of kindness. And that's how that act, that educational variety, educating myself, making it a daily conscious practice. This is how I can easily move from crisis to conscious evolution. These are the steps, 3 simple steps that you can take on a daily basis to move from crisis to conscious evolution, to spiritual awakening, to enlightenment, to where, my life is good. Life is always good, even when it doesn't appear to be so. So remember, beloveds, that this is not a sprint, but this is in fact a transformational marathon. And by embracing our path of self-discovery, your best life begins with these conscious steps. So I believe and I know that you can move from crisis to conscious evolution using 3 simple steps. Beloveds, I trust that this has been a soul-stirring session for you. And please let me know what you're creating in your life and what you think about this. Make sure to subscribe and like this so that you can come back to this and you can comment later on after practicing these 3 simple steps. Thanks so much for joining me on Soul Session, and please know that you are always loved.
Thanks for joining us for Soul Session from Vida Spiritual Learning Center. If you found this meaningful, let us know. Please leave a comment, question, or suggestion below. For more information, you can visit our website at vidaslc.org, where you can also make a tax-deductible contribution to support our free programming. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified of future programs. And thanks. We'll see you next time for Soul Session.